Hello everyone, this is Captain Soba and welcome aboard a Starship Enormous for our first episode of Factorio. Okay, so this is a game I've been playing for a couple of weeks with my buddies. Basically what you do in this game is you build a giant factory and you try to keep it running, and you try to protect it from these invaders that come in, and they're attracted to the pollution that's produced by your factory. And the further and further you get in the game, the more and more of these aliens come after you. So it's a fun game, especially for if you're someone like me who loves to play with numbers, and or if you're like an organization freak and love to organize things and balance things, then you'll love this. First off, I'm going to show you because I have a few mods on the game. Obviously, we have the main game. We have an air filtering advanced mod, which allows us to build air filters and use them to help reduce the pollution, which will reduce the frequency and severity of the raids that come after us. And then we also have endless resources with full yield, because in this game you have resources you have to mine, and over time they get depleted. Well, I like to keep those resources coming and not have to worry about constantly scouting out for new resources because we ran out. So that's good for like permanent settlements. And then pollution control, which is a mod that just tells you how much pollution is on the planet at the moment. So that's just kind of a visual thing for me. So let's go ahead and start a new game. I'm going to do a marathon because, well, you know me, I like to do long missions, and I like to, at least in this game, the longer it takes to research stuff, the more motivated you are to speed it up. So the longer it takes to get stuff done, the larger your factory becomes, basically, because you get impatient and trying to figure out why is this taking so long. And we'll keep everything here the same. Don't really want to adjust anything on our resources that we'll find on the map. Terran, same thing, kind of keep everything the same. But I will turn off enemy expansion. We don't want the enemies, well, no, let's have them on. I'll just reduce their frequency, so they'll expand somewhere between 30 minutes to 2 hours. They'll send out an expansion. Basically, this just means because the enemies have bases and they'll expand closer to your factory over time. And this will just mean that, yeah, they'll expand like that. And then when they attack, group size, let's see, minimum, let's do 4, maximum 25. So I'll explain this here in a second. But let's go over to evolution, because this determines how strong the raids are when they attack you. Time factor will just be something that happens over time. As the game goes on, they'll get stronger by default. Destroy factor is how much stronger they get when you destroy one of their bases, and pollution factor determines how strong they get from basically just global pollution. So I'm going to turn time factor off, and I'm going to turn destroy factor off, and we're only going to play with pollution. So this means the more pollution I produce, the stronger they will become, and we don't have to worry about destroying their buildings or fighting the clock. Because there is an ultimate goal in this game. I think we're stuck on an alien planet and we're trying to get off. And that's what the time factor comes in. So, and to compensate, I'm going to push this up to a little bit higher. So pollution's more of a factor. Let's see, recipe that. I'm going to put this multiplier to 10. Just to make it, even longer. This is going to make it a little bit slow in the beginning, but later on, when we have a lot of research, it'll give us motivation to really expand our factory. And for pollution, diffuse, all this stuff, I'm going to keep the same because I kind of like the way it is. And I think we're all good to go. So, yeah. But basically, what I was going to explain about the group size is there has to be a minimum of 4 invaders to come in before they'll spawn invaders to your base. I might actually put that up. No, I will keep it at 4. And then it'll go up to 25. Once it gets above 25, they'll go up to the next tier, become stronger units, and then they'll go back down to 4. And they'll do the same thing. There's like 3 or 4 tiers of enemies. I've only got them at the 3rd tier. And it kind of got overwhelming. So yeah, that sucked. And I had to turn my headset off because it died. Well, it didn't die, but it went to sleep mode because nothing's going on. There's no sound in the menu right now. So let's go ahead and get in the game so we can see what's going on. Okay, So here's the map. I'm just going to skip all that. Let's see. This right here is coal, which is our main fuel source at the beginning. Here's copper. It's not exactly in the best spot, but we don't need a whole lot of copper. And here's iron, which is the main resource you're going to be using throughout the entire game. So we have two large iron mines next to each other. And we have stone down here, which is kind of far away. So I'm trying to figure out where we should build our factory. I like to plan everything out before I actually do things when it comes to these types of games. And all these little green dots are trees, which can be used to absorb pollution. Yeah, by the way, this is like our pollution level up here. I typically like to go to the right. Don't know why, I just enjoy that. So I might go this way, but to the left is so open, so we might actually have to swing by and go to the left. Yeah, we might do that. So to start out, we start out with a coal-fired burning drill and a stone furnace, and then we have to make a factory from that. So, for now, let's go ahead and put this down. And I need to chop down a tree so I can build a storage facility. Oh, and I also need to make my iron axes, so it won't take so long to chop things down. Okay. Now we need a couple wooden chests. Okay, put you there. Actually, let's put you next to you, because we don't really have anything to do right now. Mine a little bit of copper, or coal. Get about 5 of it. There we go. Put that in you. And now the chain begins. Also, I'm going to hit Alt so I can see what's in all the boxes. That's kind of like a heads-up display, so you can see what the heck is going on. Okay. Oh yeah, there's big rocks here that we can chop down for stone. That'd be nice, because stone's used to make furnaces. As you can see, the pollution's going up since now we're producing it. We don't really have to worry about being invaded until we get closer to probably, I want to say 100,000. But that might be a little far-fetched. Probably closer to 50,000. And it takes a lot to get that high, but once we get everything established, trust me, it'll get crazy. It'll definitely get crazy. Okay, so now we have some more coal. Let's put it in that one so it'll keep running. And where's our iron? Our iron is far away. Okay, now we need to get another one of these furnaces going, which we need iron plate and stuff for. So that means, oh yeah, we need to harvest it manually, because there's nothing we can really do, because we only have one generator. Alright, there we go. And we now have 30 iron ore, so let's go ahead. I don't know why I just built one of those, but look at 2 of these going. We'll put 15 in this one, 15 in this one. Whoops, nope, didn't do that right. There we go. Now I need to go back up here, grab some coal, so we can get those going. Okay, grab half of that, grab you, put you in here so you continue making coal. Okay, put that in you, put that in you. Now they're both making iron plates. And once 30 of those iron plates get done, we can build another one of these mills, or mining drills. That's what I'm looking for. After that, we get to start playing with conveyors. This is going to be a long conveyor, though. This isn't as close as I want it to be. But we'll make it work. We will make it work. Okay. You in there, you're doing pretty good, so I can probably leave you alone for a while. Okay, so there's 15, there's the other 15. So now we can build that. Once everything down here gets done, go mining drill, go, go, go! Okay, put you there, put that box here. Ah, dang it. Need more coal! Need more coal! I need your coal, sir. Thank you. And boom. Okay, so now that's going to start making iron, which is going to go right there. And then we will get to put that into here. Let's see how you guys doing. 6, 7, not bad. And once we get enough belts, we can start doing that manually. But before that, I need to figure out where I want my central area to go, because I want to start making that stuff. Because I don't really want to waste the time of getting this stuff automated, when really I just need to get the main area going. Because the faster we get the main area going, the faster we can actually, you know, start making a big factory. So let me chop down some of this stuff, get some more stone, get some of this area cleared up. Okay, and then this right here, guys, is all the research that we can do. There is tons of research in this game. And the one for the mod that I put on the air filtering is right there, and there's upgrades for it later on when we get better research, recycling for the air filter. So yeah, there's tons to do. I'm not going to really do anything on research right now because I'm trying to just get the main factory going, and then we'll work on research. So let me just make sure I make a visual. I kind of want the smelting area to be here. We need to make one for iron, one for copper, one for stone, and then one for steel, which is made from iron. So we need to have 4 areas. Stone doesn't need to be too big because we turned the stone into bricks, which we use for walls. And then we also use that for upgrades down the line. So it's not high priority, but it does make it useful to have some. So how are you doing? Not bad. So we'll get that going. Get that going. So we can get conveyors going once those are made, because conveyors is made from iron and iron gear, but we have to make them manually because we don't actually have factories to make all that stuff yet. We don't even have the research to make factories yet. It's the first one you get. So it's going to be a bit. Yeah, you're pretty much full. Don't have to worry about fuel for you for a while. We broke 1,000 on pollution, and we only have 4 things going. So pollution will go up pretty quickly, especially since we're using the basic stuff, so all this produces a lot of pollution. Like, holy crap, those things produce 10. I did not know that. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so there's 13. There's 13 more, which makes 26. Enough for, well, that'll make 10, because each one of those, it makes 2. So, we also need to make some of these. They just require stone. And let's see, this will be iron. So let's make it about right here. So what I usually like to do, I have one space here for the arms that will put the materials in. And then we'll have 2 here, one for coal, one for iron. And then down here, same thing, one for exiting out, 2 conveyors for getting it out of here, and 1, so let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, hang on, I can't count, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then I'll mark the conveyors. There we go. So that area is marked. Now, let me see what it takes to make these. The problem is we don't even have factories. So it takes 4 to 1 to make those. Alright, we do have enough to make all these though. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Let's just put you in there. We want to make sure you're still running and make sure these are going all the time. But this right here is going to be the start of our first area. The problem is I can't really do anything until we get our first 2 researches in. Because I need these long-handed inserters in order to make my factory, because I can't access the second rail without that. And then the other research I need is this, so I can make splitters to split all the transportation stuff, and then the underground belts to go underneath stuff. I don't need the fast inserter, not this early in the game, because they require a lot of power. But I guess we will go ahead and get our research area going. Just make a temporary one before we add it to the main factory. So, for power, we will be using a... Oh, I just realized a mod I'm missing. My power mod. Okay, hang on guys, I will be right back. Okay guys, so the mod I added is called Chaos Power. I'll show you what all it adds when we get back in the game. But it was actually a perfect timing that I left. Apparently my parents are going to help build a table for this new recording studio. Because, well, I'm using the table that comes with my car. It's not exactly the highest, but it's kind of a temporary table. So that was a fun interruption. Anyways, yeah, I totally misspelled paradise. Don't blame me. I'm horrible at spelling. But anyways, if I go to here... now you see we got burner generator. It's a basic burner that just requires coal, so it makes a small amount of power, but it's 25% efficiency, so it's very inefficient. It's good for starting out, but it's not good for like large, once we get the factory very big. And then wind turbines, which are very small. I need to figure out how much power they produce. I might start out with those. Because the problem with these is this does produce pollution, these don't. I don't think they do. No, I think they just produce power for free. And they run all the time because they're wind turbines. So we might build those. They're expensive though. Because they're not very big and they don't produce a lot of power. So I might do that later on in the future. When our factory starts getting bigger, we might make a wind farm. But for now, we just need a burner generator because that'll last long. That'll last quite a bit of time for us. But we get that, wind turbine. There's another one we get. We get diesel generators that we can make from oil. It's pretty fun. And I think there's something else that adds, but it's going to be in research if it's there. But let's see. Cool, we got plenty. Give me that. Go ahead, make sure these are running all the time. They're starting to get low on fuel, so I might have to pick them up next round. Okay, get the burner generator going. And then what I need to do after that is make this, because this is going to need some sort of way just to run. And we don't have to worry about that steam connection. I guess that's just there to make it run steam. It produces steam on its own, so all it requires is just it just requires coal. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so let's get rid of you. Oh wait, I didn't need to get rid of you. Just go ahead, put that back in here. Go down here, split this one up. And we should have enough of this to make the conveyors that I need to get that going. So give you more fuel, give you more fuel. Okay, while we're down here, go ahead and get this going. Had an itch on my nose that randomly came up. That was always fun. It's always fun when things randomly get itchy for no apparent reason whatsoever. Okay, let's build a few of those. One more. Don't need it, but OCD. I like it to be straight like that. Okay, and then we only need this because these hands run off of coal, and obviously since there's coal going to it, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, now we need to start getting copper so we can make electric poles, because the next thing we need to make is a laboratory. And we probably should make another one of these. We need another one of these burners. Well, how much do these cost? They're expensive. We're not going to be able to make those until we get the smelting area going. Yep. Give me a second. I'm resetting my timer because of the interruption earlier. Let's go 10 more minutes. That should be enough. Oh yeah, we need 30 of these. Which now that these are mass producing, not that difficult. Okay. Okay, and I also need to go up and get some coal. So that we have something to run this. And we also need another one of these. So we have something to store. Get rid of this tree. Get out of here. No one likes you. And there's a little stone here too. Yeah, this sucks. I'm sure all the copper spawned right here and the water spawned on top of it and got rid of it. So that maybe... Oh, there's a copper and iron mix over here. Dang. We didn't get too lucky on the spawns in this round. We're going to have a copper problem later on in the future. Okay. Rotate you around. Put a box in front of you. Give you some fuel. And let you go on your merry way. Destroy some of these rocks. Because one, they're in my way, two, I want the stone. Okay. Alright, how are we doing over here? You're doing fine. Oh yeah, we're also going to need another one of these. Might as well put this up here. So that these two are together at the moment, and we know where they are. I need fuel. Dang it. So much running around. Alright. That'll be enough. Get you going. Okay, we literally only need 2 pieces for now. Okay. Now I can turn those into poles, which we can use to move this electricity over here. So let's bring you. Whatever, we'll just use them all. Screw it. I built 4. Might as well use them all. Alrighty, next step, we need our research facility. Ding 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 ding. Mom and Dad may be making basement. Mom and Dad may be making dinner downstairs at the moment, so if you hear random noises, I apologize. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit more by making another one of these burner drills, which apparently ran out of fuel. I need to make 2 more burner drills real quick. I don't have any fuel for you though. Okay. Whoops. No! No! I screwed that up. There you go. And put you there. That's what we're talking about. Okay. I'm just going to put that there. Build another one of these. Put it there. I don't have enough iron to get that done. So much running around. Can't wait till the actual factory is working. Okay, give me that. Give me that. Okay. Put that in there. Okay, now we got 2 of them making coal. That should be much better. We can go ahead and take all this coal. Gives me 28. We'll bring him down here and keep that guy going. Okay. You guys are still good. Cool. And now we can make another one. And then we also need another one of these. Okay. And now we need fuel for you. So much running around. This is probably what it's going to be like for the first few episodes until we get the entire base established. Just running around, doing small errands until everything starts getting automated. Okay. Whoops, that's not what I want. I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, let's also build 2 more of these. Which also need fuel. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. I need to just put a bunch of fuel on my character. And just run around the place. Give me all of your coal. I need it all. Give me every single piece you have. All of it. Give me it all. Alrighty. Oh yeah. I should also make sure you're getting a little bit low, so we'll give you that. Give you that much. There you go. Okay, just give you that. Give you that. Give me that. Give me that. I'm sure. Yeah, I totally didn't do this right. Whatever. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, now let's go up here. Take care of copper. And I'm sure I'm gonna need more fuel. There we go. Should only need 1 for now. At least until later on. I want to build another one of these because one of these can run 2 of these at once. I found that out yesterday actually when I was playing around with this before I started thinking about recording. Cool, these would be running for a while. Okay, how you doing on fuel? You're low, so you take the rest. Okay. Well, I think I'm probably going to end this episode real quick with all this running around I've been doing. We have quite a bit to go. I haven't even started the factory yet. All the stuff that I've been doing this entire episode is all temporary. I still need to make this. I still need to do it 4 more times, and then we need to get basic research going before we can even do that, actually. But first I actually need to build the research factory. So it's going to be a while before we actually get anywhere. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. If you enjoy what I do, please consider subscribing. Check out the other videos I do. And if you want to support me directly, I do have a Patreon in the video description you guys can check out. Anyways, guys, until next time, this is Captain Soban signing out.